Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to this very night broadcast from Biafra Television Europe by me, fearless IPOB Evangelist Mazi Nwachukwu. Today being the second day of June second day of February 2026. Now, Red Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB. Currently, the leader of IPOB is held in Sokoto prison, convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment, while IPOB is here championing the Biafra struggle, pushing for the release of their leader, which the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, made the agenda of IPOB to be double. We agitate for Biafra restoration and Nigeria added it free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And there is no way we can separate each from the other. And there is no way we can condemn each and leave the other. And that is why we hold on the two. Some group of people or individuals can hold on one. They can hold on free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the agenda of IPOB is free Biafra, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the problem and misunderstanding some people don't know. On the area of like individuals, lawyers, well-meaning people, good people, siblings, so many of them only go for free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when you are doing this, you will leave the back so that Nigeria will score. Because you can never secure the back with one single agenda. One, what actually attracted Nigerian government to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the agitation. And if the agitation is abandoned and you overrule on it and say it doesn't matter, then you only focus on free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Automatically, you are scoring on in your post. It is you are scoring on goal because you cannot separate the two. It is to stop the agitation that warranted his kidnap. Then, if you want to put the federal government down, you must hold on the agitation and hold on his release demand. And that is what IPOB is holding. People were hired to be lawyers. They only fight for their client. They don't fight for the struggle. And they cannot, on the process of fighting for their client, which contracted them, and destroy what actually attracted government to kidnap the their client, which is IPOB leader. Which is to say, if you do so, the government have defeated you. But if you hold on what actually attracted them and make sure that it is functional, which is IPOB, an organization that have no government command, no government control, no political command. The only independent organization in the whole of Nigeria, the zoo, and outside Nigeria, those organizations from Nigerian citizens held or organized in different countries in the world are being controlled by the government. It's only IPOB that cannot be controlled by government. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads a very powerful organization. And this very organization attracted the government, believing that when they keep him in detention, that the organization will be destroyed. And that is why we are here this very night to analyze on the matters arising, which is always our expectation that from stage to stage, because we were called together. So from stage to stage, people will be running out of ideas, and there will be stage of misunderstanding, and at the end we will understand the matter. So when we reach to this very stage, it is always coming It is always, whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here or not, it keep coming. It keep coming. It is from stage to stage. And that is why we are always here to tell our people that if we are holding gun, this thing you are seeing will be you will see the worst one. If we are into armed struggle, the misunderstanding you see will be taking of lives. And this thing must come because people came with different interests. And that is why there is a structure. And that is why our duty is to guide you and direct you to the structure. The only offense that I want to commit in IPOB is maintaining IPOB structure. That is the only way, the only way I want to offend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by maintaining IPOB structure, which I know that is the righteousness in IPOB, maintaining the structure. And this very night, from Biafra Television, we are going to present to you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's illegal conviction and the government plan in our land. What are we going to use particularly in this very program? The Monday sit at home that we had a press release that was signed by a pseudonym name in IPOB, Maduabuchi, which did not come from IPOB. These things we are going to look into it. The surface of gentle and the so many things. What people don't know about IPOB chain of command, what people don't know about IPOB oath, what people don't know about where order goes and where order comes from in IPOB. You know, in IPOB, some people at times, or majority of people, may believe that the office of, or the very office of publicity secretary is a commanding channel. No, it is never a commanding channel. The office of publicity secretary, we will all analyze it in this very program. Because IPOB, there is a way it was structured that no individual can just decide for the people. And mind you that the more IPOB moves, the more IPOB corrects. The more IPOB moves, the more IPOB amends. That is an organization that everybody was called to gather. When we gather, our duty is to be presenting our project, presenting our agenda, to counter the personal agendas of individuals, which they will try to push on us while joining us. But our duty is to maintain the lane and make sure that the structure stands. That is the only thing we can do, because the structures, for the structure to stand, is the only way, is the only thing that Nigeria can be afraid of. But if there is no strong structure, then it is just like a politician talking. Because when a politician is talking, it's just an individual, which government does not believe that that person have power. But an organization like this, the government know that there is power here. And this is the only independent organization in Nigeria, IPOB. Every other organization is attached to the government. Every other organization, whether you are in UK, whether you are in America, as far as it's the Nigerian citizens organization, must be controlled by the government. Imagine, both World Igbo Congress is government organization. They will control you. You don't do anything. Only IPOB is independent. Because IPOB commands ESM. So no attachment to the Nigerian security. Every other vigilante, forest guide, whatever you are, is controlled by the government. That is why both terrorists, both bandits, is controlled by the government. That is why the government prefer these people than ESN, because they control them. They control Boko Haram. They control IC. They control Fulani herdsmen. They don't control ESN. That's why they mobilize against ESN. They cannot mobilize against these people because they controls them. Now, let us go there. Recently, or yesterday, was it Saturday or yesterday? I saw a press release, or so many people saw it, issued by Emma Powerful, that IPOB is supporting sit at home on Monday. It became a strange word in the ears of IPOB. After 5 years of battle, the sit at home that IPOB introduced in August 2021, that was held on the 9th of August, the first sit at home, was not to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The sit at home was for the siblings and the lawyers to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because the DSS stopped them from seeing our leader. We said if they cannot allow them to see our leader, then we will go on every Monday sit at home. If our leader is alive or dead, if they should give us his dead body, let us give him the befitting burial. But as for denying the siblings, family members, and the lawyers access to our leader, that we will not accept it. That was the point. Then when this thing came up, the siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went and condemned the sit at home. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu suspended it. Already, before the message came, IPOB have announced for sit at home and the campaign is going on. How did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get this information? Because IPOB issued Monday sit at home warning, right? And said that it will start from coming Monday. After this announcement, the DSS allowed the lawyers and the family members to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to visit him. And that was when they delivered this message and start condemning the sit at home. Without the sit at home announcement, they wouldn't have opened door for them. But the opening of the door was for them to go and condemn the very source of them visiting our leader, which is Monday sit at home. When the message came, the leadership of IPOB allowed the first one to go so that our people can see it and they will take the report to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when this first one was held on the 9th of August 2021, IPOB leadership sent the message to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, and told him that the sit at home was successful. And he insisted that it should be suspended. And IPOB leadership was waiting for a way to address our people and tell them this very development. They were planning for how to address our people, Kanu Takanu, the sibling to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, went and made a post on his Twitter canceling the sit at home. I did not use the word suspension on the area of Kanunta. He cancelled the sit at home with a reason of, what is it called? This very examination, NECO examination, saying that our children are going for NECO, so the sit at home is cancelled. Kanunta, or no family member of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is aligned with the command channel of IPOB, like IPOB chain of command. The last unit member in IPOB is more superior than any family member to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the area of command in IPOB. Those that visit, or those that we use to send to see countries, submit letters to them, as far as they are not a coordinator, the unit coordinator of IPOB commands them. The unit they belongs to commands them. The unit coordinator is superior than any family member to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even if you are a scientist who can manufacture anything, hence you belong to a zone, a unit, the unit coordinator is superior than you. Even as you can even write for us, write to government in the world, and they convince them, coming to the command of IPOB, the unit coordinator is more superior than you. You cannot command the people. The unit coordinator can command the people he's coordinating. That is how IPOB is structured. IPOB is structured that you will have doctors, you have scientists, you have lawyers in your unit, but coming to command, you don't command. You don't command. Just like Imapoafu doesn't command. He's not in the commanding channel of IPOB. Imapoafu, as a pseudonym in IPOB, we have been using, what does this mean? Alias, just like alias, a guy name, or an alias that we used to use on our press release, though it had been abused by siblings and family members and even lawyers and people we don't know. For some time now, they have been publishing what IPOB is not aware of. And that is not the structure of IPOB, because we are going to go to the chain of command and go to the oath of IPOB to connect all. We have been seeing press releases that goes against what we are doing here with the name of Imapoafu. That pseudonym we have been using. They use it, and this is the time they want to use it to implicate IPOB. And that is why we say we must maintain the structure, because the siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have brought us a message that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say we should shut down Radio Biafra and open Biafra Radio. They opened their radio. They opened it. But after all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still talk about Radio Biafra. There is nothing we have not heard from these very siblings. And that is why this program is here to tell you how IPOB works. In IPOB, we are not here to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happy or the member of leadership happy. We are here to maintain structure that people was maintaining and died. Nobody can even deceive me to go against what I have been maintaining, because the oath is involved. I don't entice anybody. We don't entice anybody, because there are things we agreed on, and that is what we maintain. And before we go to that place, we must go to the oath of IPOB, the starting of it, for you to know that what we are doing is not to favor anybody, not even our leader. We are here to favor the Biafrans and restore Biafra for them under discipline. We don't do Nigerian politics that somebody will tell me, do you know I am a friend to the senator's brother? It doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen. And I will take you to the oath. And the starting of the oath of IPOB said, and this oath was written, let me just say, the oath was written not while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. And this oath supersedes everything in IPOB. The oath of IPOB supersedes the chain of command, supersedes the code of conduct, supersedes everything you may come with in IPOB. And this oath even told you that I will not be subordinate. Neither should Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be subordinate to the people of Biafra. But that is not the area I am going. Let us go to the starting of the oath. The oath said that I, Mazi Nwachukwu, hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. Who is the leadership? DOS. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. At the end of the oath, he said, if I go against any of these things, Nwachukwu Abia must strike me dead and completely wipe out my family and my generation entirely. And we added the say 3 times. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. And somebody is bringing command against the structure we have maintained. When we were asked to go to Ekulobia in Biafra land that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not inform us to go to Ekulobia. When we were asked to go to Ebonyi State, it wasn't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that informed us. It is IPOB chain of command. When we used to go to protest, we never communicated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. We get information and command from the IPOB chain of command. And we never ask question whether if it come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or anybody. All we know is that IPOB called us for the protest. And that is the structure. And that is the structure we maintain. That our loyalty lies to the leadership of IPOB and the director of Radio Biafra. And nobody can come with the name of anybody. Not even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can turn me against the oath I took in order to favor him. It doesn't happen. We don't favor anybody. Unless those of you who can use your generation to do money ritual. You can go against the oath you took in the absence of your generation without letting them do. You can go against it to wipe them out. That is your concern. The oath said that I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal, not with the question. I don't question leadership. It is absolutely loyal. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in a dream when they wrote the oath, then he should know that the oath have taken place. It doesn't happen by mistake to him. This oath placed the leadership of IPOB. And there is no way somebody can come and turn me against the oath I took because you want to favor somebody. We are not here to favor. We are being with Wazirike. We have been with him to be favoring him. And that is why this program come, for you to know that we are here to maintain the structure. And we are not here to make anybody happy than to restore Biafra for people to be happy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not lead us through press release of a Maduabuchi. He leads us through chain. And what is that chain? From Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to head of directorate of state. From head of directorate of state to continental reps and the head of departments. And these are the people that makes DOS. From this place, it comes down from continental rep to national. From national, the message will come down to state. From state, some countries have regional. In our own, we have senatorial in Biafra land. From senatorial to local government. From local government to unit, to zone. From zone to unit. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not communicate us direct. And he doesn't lead us direct. Unless he's on brokers and give order. We have been receiving messages from IPOB without knowing who sent it. And Maduabuchi does not give command. From this chain of command I have mentioned, you don't see Maduabuchi, you don't see lawyer, you don't see sibling. The last unit member in IPOB is more superior than any family member to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They doesn't command us. Superior than any scientist, superior than me. You are seeing here, I'm not in a commanding channel. Because I have been there. I've been a zonal coordinator. I've been a local government coordinator. I've been in senatorial. I've been a Biafra land tweet head. It is not a commanding. I was there in commanding channel. Today I'm no longer there. The unit coordinator commands me. We don't do politics. We don't favor anybody. I'm not here to favor Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We answer a call, and we are all stakeholders in the struggle. And Maduabuchi does not command us. Any press release that Maduabuchi, the IPOB pseudonym signed is what the IPOB said. The press, media and publicity secretary does not decide on what IPOB will say in a matter. It is just to publicize. It doesn't command. If we say don't publicize, you don't publicize. You don't publicize. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to lead us, he will lead us through IPOB chain. If they have an issue, they correct it. He don't command us. We don't just wake up in a fight. We have fight for 5 years. Somebody will come up with a press release and adding IPOB on Monday. If IPOB want to be in solidarity with our people trading in Onitsha. There are other means, but for mentioning Monday sit at home that we have presented to the world, different governments in the world that were not involved, and somebody wake up in the morning and they add our name after 5 years, it is sabotage. It is sabotage against our effort in our diplomatic moves. The people that did it want to double cross us against our success, because you cannot see where they have cleaned our name from Monday start, or you come and hand us. Is it in solidarity? There are other ways to call the attention of other markets in Biafra land. We have the strategies. And if after 5 years we have saved our image, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I want our land to become peaceful. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, those that are doing this is not from me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been condemning these things. And how come somebody will come and tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said you should publish and say that Monday sit at home IPOB is involved? Even God will never involve IPOB in Monday sit at home, and we will accept it. Because he that is God knows when they were attaching, blackmailing us with the Monday sit at home. He cannot allow it. He knows that the only thing that the government can use to defeat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is by bringing violence with our name, so that they can use Turkey to come and destroy our land. Now, how come when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going for appeal, Gento appeared and Soludo was talking about sit at home, then he's talking about sit at home, and somebody come to add the name of IPOB. Anambra election, they tried to add the name of IPOB. 2023 election, the family member, the siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went in agreement with Seyi, added our name by telling you that IPOB will not go for sit at home. It means that you are adding our name. And these are things that they do against the structure of IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, have the right to send anybody message from his office. The same thing we do as coordinators. But anybody he send is not in a commanding channel. You don't command. But you see the family members to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, siblings, telling you that this person is sacked. This person does not speak for us. This person, they are not in the commanding channel. A unit coordinator in IPOB is more superior than any family member to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in IPOB commanding channel. The same with everybody who have been working very hard that is not a coordinator. They are not in the commanding channel. People are doing very good work, but they don't command. They don't give order, because they are not in the channel. And nobody should force himself. If IPOB oath say that I hereby solemnly, without force, say from your heart and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal, not with the comma, not the kind of said they compromise. We don't have such thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told on Radio Biafra, until the person is removed, you will keep obeying, keep reporting, and we are getting your report, but you must be obeying until the person is removed. These things are touched. We are sitting down, not like ordinary person in Agwam na onwere ihe ọma na IPOB. You'll be telling us another thing. No, these are things we are sat down. The structure must be maintained. That is the only thing I can do in IPOB, maintaining the structure. That is my field of play. And that is why we are bringing this thing to our people, that there is no way Biafrans will question the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for accountability. It is impossible. These are individuals, not an institution, not a people you can question. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never nail his siblings. If he comes out, he will confront IPOB. It is only the person that is a fool is the person that will complain that he listened to sibling or listened to lawyer. Because sibling and lawyer only fight for one agenda: free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB fight for free Biafra and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our initial agenda is free Biafra, and government added it and made it two. And these two is inseparable. But ordinary people, ordinary group can separate and hold on free Nnamdi Kanu. We don't have the same agenda with them. And when they are doing this, they'll be showing you their love to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and hate the struggle, then you hated him because he has no security. You cannot secure him. It is only the struggle that is securing him. It's only the struggle that allowed him to be seen visit, because the struggle is still on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be in detention and maintain the struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be in detention and give order and add IPOB into Monday sit at home without the consent of IPOB leadership, because he cannot be there and responding to questions. He cannot be there and defending matters arising. If he has interest in it, if he could not be able to consult the leadership, if he go behind the leadership and announce Monday sit at home that we support it, then he is trying to cause problem for us. The reason is because the people that will communicate us and tell us what to do to defend any uprising is the leadership, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't communicate us direct. And if you don't reach them in any matter and you bring it up, you are trying to cause a problem. And if you have anything that is an issue, you don't settle it, and you come in the open to give us command and attach our name to Monday sit at home through a press release using the name of Powerful, it is sabotage. Because people have been in a condition where they can take a decision, but they wait for a command and chain. When we went to where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not call us, it was a message from chain. His duty is to message those that he should message. I am going to Ekulobia. I am going to Abakaliki. It's no longer his duty to message us. And that is what IPOB is all about. That is why, whether you hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not, IPOB goes on. So how come they come in era that you must hear from him? It is sabotage, because you are just telling the government who gives the order and who doesn't give order. But in IPOB, we wait for an order that we have taken an oath to obey, that we hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. That is where our loyalty lies on. We don't obey the order and leave the order. And where do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu command us from? From the chain. We are not meant to meet him direct. We are not meant to take order from him direct, unless it's on broadcast. You call, he decides. He's the leader. He can decide. When he was on broadcast, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, over Monday sit at home on 30th of May 2021, he announced the sit at home 30th of May. After announcing it, telling us that it will start on the 29th night, immediately 6 o'clock, nobody will be moving. Everywhere will be shut down. But when he went home, after the broadcast, he was called. They told him that no, they discussed. After discussion, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came on an emergency broadcast and shifted 30th of May to 31st of May 2021. He did not discuss it with his family. He did not discuss it with the lawyer. He did not discuss it with the Meme or Kanunta. He discussed it with IPOB. They agreed and shifted an annual event. But he have made a broadcast on radio. But he later came after discussion. That is why it is an organization. In this organization, we don't succumb to anybody. Rather, we maintain the structure. And we can never be frustrated to say we leave the struggle and leave. No. We have also our seed here. We are all stakeholders, both registered member or not, who have fought to maintain the struggle. We are stakeholders. And nobody can use the name of our leader to blackmail us when we are maintaining what we have been maintaining for years. It is an unchangeable structure. It is an unchangeable discipline. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be in detention and the discipline will change. And insubordination will be accepted. It's impossible. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be in detention and they will use the name of a Powerful to impose sit at home on us. It doesn't happen. So many of us say we have lost so many things. So if you think you are a stakeholder, we are all stakeholders. People lost jobs. People cannot show up in some areas. People lost their lives. The family members of Azamkan cannot handle IPOB. They should stop presenting themselves because the structure of IPOB must be maintained. And that is the only fear. And that is the only thing that can move people to know you are serious. The structure of IPOB does not add lawyer, does not add siblings. The commanding channel of IPOB, there is no media and publicity secretary in commanding channel. Media and publicity secretary only publicizes what the people said. And if the media and publicity secretary, you use the name to publish it, what IPOB is not aware of, it is sabotage. Because you that gave it cannot defend it when the matter arises. So you have to inform those that will defend it. They will know what is coming up. And that is the structure. And nobody can push me against the oath I took that I will be loyal to leadership and the director of Radio Biafra. Not even with the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can turn me against the oath I took. It's impossible because I love my generation. I love my generation and I cannot favor you to fail them. I must maintain the structure. We are not here for joke. And that is why we are going to open our line. You are free to ask whatever you like. You are also free to bring your contribution. Because we are not here to make anybody happy. We are not here to make anybody happy. We are here to make the whole Biafrans feel free that they are free people. That is why, if anybody is trying to thwart the structure that have kept us, the person is joking. If Mazi Nnamdi can allow them to use his name and the people who hate him, that is left for him. If he leave it, that is his business. If he allow himself to turn people to foolish people, people who fought and said, you are not involved in Monday sit at home. If he allowed them to involve his name, we will cut off IPOB. You can never implicate us. You cannot. You cannot, because we are all involved. The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes freely. Nobody goes after them. And they can never come and implicate us because they are free people. They are free moving people. And I cannot allow them to implicate the whole people of the land to be brought down. It's impossible. And that is why we say the structure must be maintained. That this very leadership will confirm issue before we move on it. Because the same sibling told us to shut down Radio Biafra. The same siblings brought Simon Eba. The same siblings brought everything that had been a problem. They hijacked Kenyan case. They hijacked UK case. They came and they removed the people that secured the church and acquitted. And they told us we are not getting information against about our leader. And at the end, they convicted our leader. And they started tasking us to visit our leader, not to free him. Today, they have left freeing him. They are now come to commanding channel. What kind of thing is this? And that is the only thing I can do in IPOB. That is the only offense I can commit that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing I can offend him is to maintain the structure. And I am maintaining it to make sure that my record is straight. We are not fools here. And nobody can come and impose death on us. Because attaching our name to Monday sit at home is imposing death on us. It is consuming the whole people. It is giving room for criminals. It is giving room for politicians to make their way through 2027. It is giving room for siblings to tell people to say, give me money, this is what I will do to stop the sit at home. These are people who want to create their ways, to make room for lawyers, to always come and tell you about sit at home. There is no history about sit at home that of the Monday that is presentable, because it is all about crime. It is all about commitment. It is all about violence. It is unpresentable. It is all about violence. If you call on it in House of Assembly, it is all about violence. Hey, let that be calm. Free Nnamdi Kanu so that there will be the killings will stop. Immediately you say this, you have condemned the sit at home. And that is what we hear in Senate. How come after 5 years, somebody will come and attach the number of IPOB with the press release? And you want me to clap and say it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he leads IPOB? He leads IPOB. Is he the one that they will be calling on phone? So if he leads IPOB, he will not consult the leadership. He will just tell somebody to public press release. And the leadership will see it by surprising. Are we here to do Igbo thing? Are we in Igbo business? We are here for freedom fighting. Some of us drop businesses, drop things, and that is why the structure must be maintained. We don't shift, and we can never be frustrated, and we can never be angry and say we leave it. We are going to do something, and we leave it. Let us leave him. It's impossible. We have two agendas. Lawyers have one. Siblings have one. Our agendas is restore Biafra, free our leader. The agendas of siblings and lawyer is free my brother and they free my client. It is not the same. Their attitude will be different from our own. And nobody can use the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to intimidate us. And nobody can use fake love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to intimidate us. Because remaining in the IPOB is loving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because we don't succumb to illegal structure, then we announce sabotage. It's impossible. Those very that structure that people was protesting and they saw army, they were waiting for order for them to leave that protest. Right? That structure must be maintained. That structure that we never question Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and say, are you the one that sent us to worry? You see, that structure must be maintained. You see, that structure, we never say before we go to Abakaliki, we must hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, that structure must be maintained. That structure that we did not say, let us hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before we march from Aba to Iguacha in the night. You see, that structure must be maintained. You see, that structure that we are being shot, we did not say, let us consult him to know. It is, you see, that structure must maintain. You see that structure that they were shooting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the home in Afaruku, or the army rounded up that place, and we were asked to go to Umuahia, all road leads to Afaruku, and we were going without calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on phone. You see that structure must be maintained. Whether it favors you or not, it must be maintained. I need to hear. They think we are joking here. I bet you look at you here. Is there anybody who want to watch here? Now watch again. Are you no sibling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in danger? None. And they cannot implicate where you see, if you mention IPOB, we are all involved. It is no longer Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. So we are that involved will always secure our image, will always secure the struggle and secure the future of our people, because they can use the name of IPOB to destroy our people. So anybody who after 5 years saw what IPOB passed through and saw that the Monday Staton was the only weapon of Nigerian state, and the person suddenly wake up and heard that the IPOB is involved in Monday Staton, and the person was clapping because they told him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if that person think he's wise, the person is very, very foolish. Monday Staton is not different. Both the one of Eberima and the one you use the name of Nnamdi Kanu to do, it is the same. Both the one you use the name of Imapafu to publish is the same. In the data of IPOB before UN, in the data of IPOB before USA, in the data of IPOB before Germany, in the data of IPOB before, we have removed our name from Monday Staton after 5 years. Ibiatinya hani say no onye ndu ukwu. Onye ndu ona ekwu, o sanyi log ya here. Onye ndu ona ekwu, o ma ihe anyị hụrụ here. Okonye na-aga agwa ozi. Onye ndu ona ekwu. Why must he just say through a publicity secretary who doesn't command us? Publicity secretary does not command. You only publicizes what the leadership said. You are not in the commanding channel. A unit coordinator is superior than a Mapuafu position in the area of command, because there is no way they can tell him to command us. He doesn't command. Because the head of the press release is IPOB, ably led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At the end, you see signed by Powerful. You only publicize what the people said. So nobody should intimidate you that somebody used the name of Powerful. IPOB have already abolished it. Because it's not an individual, it's not a person. It's an alias we are using in IPOB. But hence, that they think that anybody can rise up and write anything. IPOB have abolished it. If you hear any press release with Powerful, it is useless. The same way IPOB abolished the deputy director. The same way IPOB abolished coordinator of all coordinators, COC. Area coordinator was in the former structure of IPOB, area coordinator. Do you know? I use it in my local government to create more units. I bring 2 communities, 3, give somebody area coordinator. I use it to work. After working, I abolish it immediately. I created the highest number of units and zones in the whole of Biafra land in local government. You cannot beat it. Tomorrow, because I work like a Jackie. I don't do one. I don't even care to have a personal conversation with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All I know is he will be seeing my record. Today, people that fought against Monday sit at home are the people that is clapping that when they hear the name of IPOB closer to Monday sit at home. In the whole, if you do so, you are kicking against the diplomatic moves of IPOB because you want to draw them back. It doesn't happen. In solidarity with Onitsha traders, there are other means of IPOB. If it is not Monday, will you die? Then why must you go to the same Monday that have been polluted? Why must you go and add the name of IPOB in a Monday that have already been polluted? That is sabotage. There is no sense in it. And like I said, the oath said, I will keep reminding you oath. The oath said that I hereby solemnly, voluntarily, and swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. This oath was not written in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the oath continued to say, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. So if you allow somebody, either sibling or lawyer, or due to your envy and hatred on IPOB leadership, you allow somebody to turn you against your oath, not to take command from IPOB. They said absolutely loyal, written by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oath, absolutely loyal. He said Chukwu Abiyama gave him the oath. The oath said, I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear, not on gunpoint, not by force, solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra, DOS, and the director of Radio Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simple. We took oath with the name of our generation. We don't betray them. We are not flexible like you. If you like, you change your face to the face of Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot turn me against the oath I took. Do you understand? And if you have any argument or question, the line will be open now. Then let us see, because we cannot say all. We want you to say that you want to say. The number has been placed there. Plus 358 466 156 849. I repeat, plus 358 466 156 849. So call us to tell us how you will be like IPOB leadership. You wake in the morning, you will hear that you have issued a press release that Biafrans should support Monday sit at home with our nature people. You that is leadership, you don't have the knowledge about that, and you start clapping. That is how to run an organization. And when you talk, they say it's only do order. Call us to tell us how things works like that. The number have been called. Hiding under comment section will not save you. Call in. Call in now. Kamba Hegent. Each and every Heli was. Call in. Okay, you go show video or picture where you have been to IPOB members, family, 1, 2, 3, to talk to them and teach them IPOB. Come with your argument. Then others that have their contribution, you are free to contribute. As we keep talking, I have been talking to IPOB members. Our on Facebook is not on media, on ground. There is one of my evangelism that will kick off very soon. You will see it. We are not here to make anybody happy, but to make sure that Biafrans are free. We are not here to entice anybody, not even to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happy, because he is not here to make anybody happy than to restore Biafra. If we want to make people happy, we'll be dancing with Ohanes, we'll be dancing with people. But you can still call us. That is why we agitate. We agitate that the governor can be moved and say, what can we do? We agitate that president can say, what can we do? What gives us and what makes us angry is when you say you are not seeing our agitation. If you say we don't exist and suddenly government official call us for discussion, it means you are doing something. Because the fight we are fighting is that we need middlemen. Middlemen is external body to come and ask us what is happening. We can no longer settle with Nigeria. It have crossed that very level. Earlier we can settle together. But when you was not able to free our leader after being discharged and acquitted, you held him back and went ahead to convict him, sentence him to life imprisonment. Then automatically we cannot settle with you. There will be external body. But how can this thing work? IPOB must be maintained. If there is no structure, Nigeria will not be afraid. Currently, federal government is the appeal, not the appeal judges. It is federal government. That's why they convicted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that they can decide on his matters. That is, originally, they're in charge of appeal. Anywhere he take his matter, they will decide. They don't want lawyers, judges to be independent. That's why they rush and convicted him. He's now their subject, that they decide on his matter wherever he take it to. How can you save him? You use IPOB to pull him out by going with the good image of IPOB, which we have secured after 5 years. It is now presentable. The image that attracted USA into Nigeria. Despite all the blackmailing of IPOB by the Nigerian state, IPOB is still attractive. As far as IPOB is attractive, the image of IPOB is still Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still active. Now, the image of IPOB is countering the conviction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But if IPOB did not secure good image, then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to reflect on. But how do he reflect today to the world? The image of IPOB, the activities of IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be terrorist in Nigeria, while IPOB is not terrorist before the world. The world will know that the tag or conviction is always the weapon of the oppressors. But are you terrorists? The answer is no. Is your group terrorist? No. Is your organization terrorist? No. So how does a leader become terrorist, but the organization he leads is never terrorist? That is what IPOB have tried to secure. That Nigeria will know that there is a force standing behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in case anything happens. Not family members, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in detention and have the power to command the IPOB to take necessary action. Not him. Because Nigeria knew that they can even take him to where he can be incommunicado while they want to deal with him. But when this thing is happening, whether communicated or not communicated, the IPOB will take their stand and do what they are supposed to do in line with self-determination. Because some people always expect IPOB to go against self-determination approach. It doesn't happen. Yes, self-determination needs perseverance, endurance. That is why when people thought that we are into armed struggle, they will keep trying or keep expecting us to carry on armed actions. We don't do it. The launching of ESN is a necessary thing that even without agitating, people from the east or southeast can decide according to the law. They have it in their own, they have the power to form a vigilante and guide themselves. They have it. But when we discover that the governors are not ready, what did IPOB do? We left what we are supposed to be doing. We have to give our people security. And when we give them this security, they have a special duty. It is anti-terrorism. Now, the name is Eastern Security Network, not IPOB Security Network. That is a security we give to the people. But we will command them against government infiltration. That's all. Still, our people did not come up to support it, to sponsor it, but they supported ESN. What do IPOB do? IPOB keep tasking themselves to support ESN, to sponsor ESN. We keep calling on Biafra because it is what we gave to them while we are agitating. They are not army, and they doesn't make IPOB armed struggle. It is vigilante. That is why we as agitators, we don't form an army. There were Biafran army because there was declaration of Biafra, and Biafra Republic started functioning immediately, 67 to 70. They became a country. Under agitation, you don't have an army. Group does not have an army. Organization does not have an army. It is only a republic country that can have an army. And that is why ESN is never an army. And that does not make IPOB armed struggle. And in every provocation by the state or individual against IPOB, we always maintain self-determination to make sure that everything is in line before international community. It doesn't matter what you do. A day shall come when we and the Nigeria will be present. Will be present before those that refuse to show up. That very day, you will know that it is good to have a good name. But what Nigeria want to do is to give us a statue, give us an image that we will be unpresentable like our fathers. Because they damaged the image of our fathers with rebels. And they were unpresentable. And their names were not presentable. If you present it, they will see them as rebels. They gave birth to us with the image of rebel and statue of rebels. And we were not succeeding then until we vindicated our fathers by presenting what happened between our fathers and Nigeria. That's when the world started seeing us as human beings, and that's when we presented our own agenda. Because you cannot present Biafra with the image they gave to your father and say they are rebels. That's why when we keep on saying self-determination. Nigeria arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015. And when we started protest, they started killing us, expecting that we will revenge. When we revenge, they will tell the world that's how their father did. But we said no. As they were carrying on their excessive force and the extrajudicial killings of peaceful protesters, we keep videoing and posting, sending it to the world. The same thing they want to do against us. If we retaliate, they will video and post. But we refuse to do so. So we started covering them. The same thing they denied our fathers from covering them. That our fathers was on defense. This time around, they tried to give us defense. To put us into defense. We said no. We are into self-determination. We know it requires perseverance. We will persevere. But we cannot go against self-determination approach. It doesn't matter how we are being provoked. And that is why we maintain it today. If somebody can come up after 5 years, we have presented our image and statue before international community and remove Monday sit at home, and somebody come after 5 years and attach the name of IPOB in Monday sit at home. Not even Wednesday sit at home, but the same Monday sit at home that we have told the world we are not involved. It is sabotage. Don't present the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not explain to us. It is the leadership of IPOB that should explain to us. He doesn't lead us direct. He leads us through chain. He cannot tell a press release, he cannot publish a press release without the consent of the leadership that is outside to respond to matters. Then if you present such matter to me, I will reject it. It is not the structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us, and it cannot change. When we have issue in our own area, he will tell us to go back. If you say you will not go to senatorial coordinator, you don't want to go there, that you don't like the senatorial coordinator, you want to be going meeting somewhere, IPOB will say you must go there. So how come Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come jump the leadership and go straight to media and publicity secretary and give order for Monday sit at home? It is not accepted. It is not the structure, because we have died on the process of maintaining the structure. No siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or lawyer will be questioned by Biafrans if there is failure or success or accountability. They are individuals. It is not presentable before anybody. And that is why we hold on the structure. Where we can boldly, where our children, where our relatives can boldly confront them and say, give me account of what happened so so place. You don't ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings. You can only ask IPOB leadership. The same thing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's no document. There is nothing with his siblings. They have right to their brother. They have no right to IPOB. And they have right to work in the office of their brother under the message is sent to them. They have no right to command IPOB because they are not in the commanding channels of IPOB in the chain of command. Only with a boundary. We don't do politics that my brother is senator, therefore I will be controlling the village. My brother is a governor, I'll be controlling the village. It doesn't happen here. We are all stakeholders, and it's not acceptable. IPOB have two agendas, siblings have one, lawyers have one. Lawyer, let me free my client. Simple. It doesn't matter how you ended up with your struggle. And in the process of trying to free their client, they may implicate you. You are the one that will be careful to know and take the rightful step, because it is not just you, it is the people. There is no good person with a good intention that you will mention IPOB closer to Monte Statum, the person will clap for you. The person will not clap for you. Because you want to open old wounds. You want to create chance for Turkey. Because Nigeria must instigate in our land. Before they will come and Turkey, they will come and do Islamic. So that they will have two faces. America will be in the north, talking about Christian genocide. And the Turkey and the other Nigerian alliance will be in the east, talking about Muslim genocide. And why this thing is happening, and you told me that the Muslim can have the knowledge of all these plans, and he will suddenly attach IPOB to Monday sit at home without the consent of the leadership. How is it that you are coordinating a zone and somebody called the zone and tell them what to do, and they started doing, and suddenly local government coordinator called you and say, how far? Or somebody called you, how far? What is happening? You say, I don't know. But they told you your members are on protest. You are the coordinator, you don't know. And if they have problem,
Do you think that the individuals will be called? No, they will call the coordinator and ask him question. This is something that we have been maintaining. We are not here to say we are in good. I meet with Nnamdi Kanu, I speak with him. I am not showing you here. We don't look for faces here. We don't look for face. We don't make those illegal friends here. I am a friend to siblings to matter. We don't do it. In IPOB, no family member to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the commanding channel. They don't command. The last unit coordinator is superior than any of them in the commanding channel. But they can work in the office of their brother, which is our leader. But they have boundaries of operation, only a messenger. They send you to go and send, he will send you to send message, you will go and deliver the message. You don't command. Imapoafo doesn't command. He only publicizes, the name Imapoafo only signs the publication of IPOB. Not command. And you cannot use that signatory to command us into Monday sit at home. It doesn't matter who you are. Because we know the implication. And we know the danger facing the IPOB members in Biafra land. The only thing that saves us today, we can be moving freely, is because we cut off Simon and the activities. If not, we would have been gone. So how come, after many years, somebody will return such image? There are other means of being in solidarity with omniscient traders. You must not attach to Monday. You must not. And that is why we say the structure of IPOB must be maintained. Whether somebody is in a haste, maintain the structure, maintain the chain of command. People have been in a haste. They would have responded. Even some may even acquire weapon to respond. But the command said, remain resolute. So how come, after maintaining this structure, maintaining the command, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will start leading us direct without leadership? It is not acceptable. It is not. He never sent me message to go to Kulabia. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never sent me message to go to Onitsha Head Bridge. He never sent us message to go to Were. He never sent us message direct to go to Igwacha. He never sent us message to Arochukwu. The message came from the chain of command. There was never a protest he commanded us to go. The whole message came from chain of command. And we never expected to hear from him before we obey. And he must not thwart the structure and overrun the leadership. Then there will be confusion. And we must maintain the structure because the leadership is in the oath, not emergency. The leadership of IPOB is not emergency. It is not a sudden something. That somebody say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB and he appointed the leadership, DOS members. The leadership, DOS is in the oath. The DOS is in the oath. And the oath said that I, Mazi Nwachukwu, hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. Why do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu place DOS first in the oath? Why did he write the oath and put DOS first in the oath? And second, he said, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. So how come Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't sign memo in IPOB? The head of the Directors of State signs memo. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's announcement on Radio Biafra, the HOD will publish a memo with the name of IPOB and they sign it. So how come those structure will be jumped, and the Mapafo will press release of a Mapafo will come up and tell us about Monday sit at home? Are we robot here? We are not robot, and the structure was maintained without looking anybody face, without looking favor. We don't favor anybody. We favor Biafrans. A call came, we came, and nobody should use the name of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to come and blackmail people by maintaining the structure. Maintaining the structure is not a crime in IPOB, and that is the righteousness in IPOB. And we can never be frustrated by individuals and let us say, hey, let us go and sit down, let them do it. Can they do it? We leave them. It is lie. A complete lie. So many of us was born for this mission. That is why we maintain the truth. We maintain his. You can change. That is your business. After all, if we go to your family, we'll see that your family changes. You can change. We don't change. There are people that doesn't change from what you discuss with them. We don't look for favor. Therefore, we must maintain it. I don't dream to come and eat from your house. All we need is restore it. Let us go and manage ourselves. Therefore, we cannot look to make anybody happy than to maintain the structure of IPOB. And this structure is what we are holding on. And this structure is the backbone of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this structure we are maintaining, whether it offends Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we maintain it until he comes out. He will explain to us how maintaining the structure will offend him. But for now, whether maintaining the structure will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu angry, I will maintain it. We'll maintain it. Let him be angry. Let him be angry that we maintain what we took oath to maintain. Let him be angry. And let him find me guilty for maintaining the structure that oath is involved. This structure is involved in the oath that I hereby solemnly, voluntarily, and swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. The leadership is in the oath. So if you allow individuals who hate their generation to joke, to at your brain, then that is your business. It is not for us. We are here so that there will be no blame tomorrow. Tomorrow, Ikwoku will tell you, we have told you. We have told you. And this structure must be maintained. Do you understand? Look at the IPOB. I create zone. Created unity. One director unit to create. We went to Omaya and created unit to that Afaruku. Created zone. Campaigned in Omaya. I coordinated 300 and something zone in a local government. Today, I am not in the commanding channel. Unit coordinator is more superior than me in command. And that is how IPOB rose. That's why we have scientists, lawyers, financial people who can give, if you like 5 million, they will give IPOB. But somebody is coordinating them. The same way siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should take themselves. We don't know the siblings to Mazi Chike. We don't know the siblings to Mazi Sanwo-Olu. They have siblings. These people, their siblings are supposed to be working on their office, commanding IPOB, telling you, do you know Mazi Sanwo-Olu, brother? We don't want those things. And we cannot make such joke. That is political joke. That political joke. Hey, do you know my brother is a senator? Nadine, I am making the senator brother friends so that he will give me a contract. We don't do it here. Go and lick the slippers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings. You are joking. They are not in the commanding channel. They can be honored for having our leader from their family. But in the commanding channel, the last unit coordinator is greater than the professor in IPOB that is not a coordinator. The same thing with everybody. That's how we roll. We don't change. And if you think you have argument, you have a structure that is different from this chain of command, from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to HOD, from HOD to Department of Head of Departments and Continental Rep, from there to national coordinator, from national to state, state to regional according to countries, or senatorial according to Biafra land, local government, zone and unit. If you have another commanding channel, or how you can turn it to me, the other time we cannot raise something that there is nothing like IPOB leadership because of the press release. When I go to the oath, I dealt with him. He stopped the topic. He stopped the topic because you want to deceive people. The oath said, the oath mentioned IPOB leadership, and that is the first. Our loyalty lies first. Because of our generation, I don't joke. So many people don't have good name in their community. So many people, their family, the family is unpresentable. If you see them living their life in IPOB, you think because they are involved in IPOB, you will allow them to corrupt you. You don't corrupt every family. You don't corrupt. People that took oath with the name of their family, their generation, that will be loyal to leadership of IPOB and director of Radio Biafra. You know, Katapata knows them may cut on leadership. May also obey director direct. You must be very, very mad. You must be mad because you hate your generation. You think everybody hate their generation. And I will keep repeating it. That I, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hereby, Ukwanyem Gagwa director n'ihu ya. Face to face, or cover him otu a. Or gwam mgbe eji wepụ leadership. He will tell me how he will turn me against my oath. Not even nobody can turn me against the oath. I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra, which is DOS, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu director of Radio Biafra, unchangeable. Do you understand? Call in now. Call in. Just call in. We want to know your level of understanding. Call in. The number to call is plus in Abosa. People don't call my program anyhow. People listen that if you think you have wisdom, another structure, call in now. Oga, call in. Let me deal with you now. Back in Akuzigo by IPOB from 2016 till today. I've been teaching IPOB from unit to unit, zone to zone. What we are now? Is it cases can you treat by IPOB? Call a bed, or coordination can not coordinate. The only Anum na Biafra and they to be my case. I maintain the structure. I knows it. I teaches it. I am careful about it. That is the only thing I can commit against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to maintain the structure. That is the only provocation I can give to him. I can only provoke him by maintaining the structure. And that is the only offense I can commit. When I am doing so, I am saving my generation and myself. I'm fighting to restore Biafra in truth and in honesty, not to make anybody happy. We are all human beings. The number to call is plus 358 466 156 849. Call you, Buana. Call it. It's not in a comment section. They're rubbish. Call now. Who can demand to know from you? Remember that we are not here for emergency. Call. Come lagging in now. You should know that even at Facebook, you now know IPOB at Facebook. We continue. This is Biafra Television Europe. Today is the second day of February 2026. Ekwe ọgwụ anya na-acha onye ọbụla ọkụ. We have a caller on the line and we have come to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. This is Biafra Television Europe.
Okay. My name is Mazi Nnamdi. I'm calling from Canada.
Thank you, Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Mazi, Ufajiju kam chọrọ ịjụ.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Ajụjụ ahụ m chọrọ ịjụ, our sister Lolo Nneka gara na onye ndu pụtazie kwuo ihe ahụ onye ọbụla na-asọ asọ ikwu kemgbe kwuchaa ya, then arọshia immediately ka as lawyer, ndị lawyer wetara ozi. First of all, ka m jụọ ajụga m question ahụ, lawyer ahụ ha na Nnaemeka kwụrụ ga ihe ahụ, biko ọ na-ahụle lawyer ahụ before, ọ na-ama onye lawyer ahụ.
Ndewo Mazi. Ịma na ọtụtụ lawyer every day we used to hear name of lawyers, new lawyer, anyị na-anụ aha dị iche iche, na-anụkwa aha new organization. But what we are talking about is IPOB as an organization and the structure of IPOB. So we can know the new people, but a lawyer can wait. Mazi, I'm coming. Somebody may be not in the lawyers, may not be part of the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu yesterday, but today may be part of his lawyers. So what we can, yes, because he is free to bring anybody in at any time.
Okay, ana m ewere ya ofu.
Okay.
Maka na ihe m jiri jụwa question ahụ our sister ahụ mechakwara kọwaziere anyị na lọya ahụ lọya ya chịrị achị. Then the question wụ ele ihe o ji wuruziela ya ọ chịrị achị wuzi onye ga-aga ewetara anyị ozi for law NEC.
Okay.
My second question wụ ozi ha wetara ha sị onye ọbụla gara na onye ndu nyere order sị onye ọbụla bịara ahụ ya is now forbidden to speak in public ihe ya na ya kwuru, right?
Yes.
Then why is the acclaimed youth leader jiziri gacha nke ya pụtazie onye ka ha dịwa the forbidden ka enwere ndị selectọrọ the forbidden to speak ele onye ka ha jizọdịzi for forbidden ịkụzi ihe ha na onye ndu kpara? My question again.
Ndewo Mazi.
Okay.
On that very last one, on that area, normally, ihe ọ na-ekwu na no director ga-enye go ahead order, go and speak, right?
Yeah.
No, yes. So, okay, they say what it means there is that our leader will now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will give you permission to go and inform the people, or you leave the message as you discuss with him. So on that area, he is now telling you that he will give you go ahead order to publicize.
Okay.
So that is on that very area. Okay. Now on the area of the second question.
Yeah, your question now. Now the message I have with because Hannah can line by line. And what thing I could say, no also not get permission. Has only lawyers when he speak publicly. Apart from that, every other person visiting the forbidden. So not just why Ojidi Uruze nke our law the forbidden. Ya Uruze konye onye not the forbidden. Ihe m ji jụọ ajụjụ ahụ wụ ọwụkwa anyị ga-ahụ na ihe niile ahụ enwere foul play there. This is my own personal opinion. I am not trying to insult anybody.
Yes.
Then turning to ihe gbasara structure ị na-ekwu, I have always tell people now na this struggle, even na ị nọ on oath na this struggle, stop following or listening to anybody that is not under oath. Because when I'm not under oath, he does not care whatever decision, whatever opinion, or whatever in this struggle. But the case here is different from only not under oath. Me, like I keep on saying on my own, I stand by that oath you take. You gotta say that you take a oath to be loyal to the leadership. Because you not done that oath. GSM don't listen to leadership. Mmeze oath na my generation to generation. It's not possible. So my advice to our people not under oath, IPOB members, for Ishiguro because not under oath na jaha na say oath is nothing. Oath is nothing. I will not say much. This is just my own contribution anyway.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Let us go to another caller. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. The next caller will have come to you. The next caller, let us go. Is gone. Are you getting it? What we are here to talk about is the structure, because on the area of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, whether you have legal team or consultant, it is his own decision. Tomorrow you may see 4 lawyers new. Next tomorrow you can see another one. We have another caller. We have gone to you, and where your name and where you are calling us from. Okay, Mazi.
Yes,
Mazi, welcome.
Yes. I think I'm on air.
Yes, you're on air. Go ahead, sir. Good evening from here.
Yes, and
This is Biafra Television Europe.
yes, getting from here. I really want to say thank you for coming on BTV to enlighten our people. You know, we really miss you, honestly. We really miss you, and I can really support Kabiama that you are really formidable show in this struggle we are in, and what you have been doing, regardless of the attack you have been getting for the past 1 month now.
Yes.
I really want to thank you. I would really want to tell you again to continue coming to address our people at least 2 times in a week on BTV. At least. Just make your possible best, even if it is 1 hour. It's very important for them to hear your voice as you are teaching them, because your teaching is very, very important. So, Mazi, the structure you are talking about, fearless, is very, very important for our people to know the foundation of everything that is happening in this life. And the structure, let me give an example. Like when you are building, you want to raise a building. Mazi, you cannot just start laying blocks without foundation or gravel or cement. You must start from that root. And eventually, if you want to, without digging ground, to put all those blocks, Mazi, it will stand up. Okay, but to give it time like 1 month to release the ball, really harder. That's why you see IPOB is not there. That's why I will still appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for making this structure like ever like this was leaked. That's why nobody, even him himself as a leader, cannot, he said it, can never destroy this struggle. He can never. Any of the GOS, any of them that mess up tomorrow, Mazi, we are going to still come on BTV and
Immediately.
remove that one person.
Immediately.
What we need is Biafra. We don't need individual. We need Biafra. We need to restore this nation called Biafra. And we need to remember our people that have died, they have killed because of this struggle. Kenya ga-agwa tomorrow to tell them that that's only going to Lashia, that no Biafra again. Or I ga-agwa ha that they say all of us to go to Sokoto, we refuse. So no more Biafra. What are we going to explain to these people that lost their life and family and children in this particular struggle? Marge, I want to leave this question to the Biafrans to answer on this BTV. Thank you so much, Jishika.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Ndewonu. Thank you. We continue. This is Biafra Television Europe. We continue. The caller, please continue. Call again because we was online then when you called. So what we are saying is that the message of IPOB comes to IPOB members even without hearing it on radio, without on news. If IPOB passes 100 messages, you can only hear 5 on radio. 95 comes to IPOB without your knowledge. The same thing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He sends people messages from his office. But he cannot send you to come and lead IPOB and command IPOB. There are commanding channels. A senator can send his brother message to go and send message somebody. Anybody can send anybody, even in a company. You can look for a good person you trust, send a message based on your office, which you will be accountable to. Not to come and lead the board in a company. You come and lead the board meeting. No, now. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. A manager can use you in his office, but he cannot use you to be commanding. He cannot use you to be leading. He can send you a message. You go with his name. You don't go with your name. And when you go to that thing, any reply, you return it to him. Look, coordinators send people message. People go for a meeting, coordinators meeting, to represent coordinator. He may not even send the deputy. Deputy may not be around. Secretary may not be around. He will use a zonal member or another officer that is trusted and send him. If you come there, somebody sent you. You are not a coordinator. They will even screen you in that meeting.
You will tell them you are a representative. So many questions will come.
The caller, we have come to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. This is Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome, Mazi. Go ahead. Your network is bad. South Africa or Senegal. What is it? Go ahead. Go ahead. You have been reconnected. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. If you
No, I am not.
Thank you so much
I am
for
not
giving us-
Ekusi Ogu. It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and I is Ekusi Ogu. Continue. Go ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Chineke. Did easy. What we are breaking down to our people this very evening is very, very important. But most disheartening something on it is that our people by now shouldn't have been explained what structure is all about. But because of confusion, because of inadequate to understand what they are doing, that is why explanation continues. And you are doing it very, very right. Millions of people in this very movement do not understand the oath they have taken. Sometimes they don't go back to the oath to memorize or to refresh their memory. That is why when a case comes like this, you see people talking from both sides of their mouth. Mazi, our oath to say that you must be loyal to the leadership of IPOB first.
And from solemnly,
And they
our solemnly and voluntarily.
solemnly. And they, at the ending part, he said, if I go against this leadership,
Ha.
may Chukwu Okike Abia
Against this,
my family.
against
People
any
thought
of
that
these
is a joke.
things.
They don't know that when we were taking the oath, we involved even our unborn children who
Generation.
do not even know that we are fighting for freedom.
Without their consent.
They did not even know that we involve our brothers, our sisters who are not even IPOB member, but they are our family. We plug everybody's life into it. Every IPOB member who took oath have put his own family, have involved his own family in this very struggle, and they thought that we are coming here to joke. Mazi, they must be mad, honestly speaking. Honestly speaking. So, Mazi, thank you so much because our people do not understand what structure means. Millions of them, some of them are working in Europe where there is organization and there are boards, there are stakeholders, there are managerial levels who's they listen to. They listen to all those people and respect their laws and order. But when it comes to IPOB, they want to change the narrative. And when you look at them speaking on social media, you will be like, is this person not working in an organization? What has he or she learned from such organization? Mazi is very, very painful. But Biafrans must get it very right that a tree cannot make a forest. No matter how giant that tree is, even Iroko tree cannot make a forest. Everybody in this movement is a tool for Biafra project. When you deliver your job, you allow others to continue. And that must be clarified to our people. Because what they are trying to push and the narrative they are trying to push is the same thing that collapsed Nwachukwu. And we are not going to allow it in IPOB. We are not going to allow it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preach about the monarchical system of Fulani government. And our people listened to it and shouted and celebrated. But today they are trying to bring such mentality again in IPOB.
Feudalism.
Mazi, it's no go
Feudalism.
area.
Feudalism is not command and control. Feudalism.
It's it's not going to work for them. And we thank you for Kikabiyama that many IPOB members today who fought shoulder to shoulder with the leadership since 2021 understood very clearly. And this time around it will be very, very difficult. Thank you so much for your good job, Mazi Nnamdi. May Chukwu Kikabiyama bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. There we
Ndewo.
We went to Umuahia 2017. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us. The caller, we have come to you, your name and where you're calling us from. This is Biafra TV Europe. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Can you hear me, sir?
Very clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm from Maduabuchi. I'm from Biafra land. So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
away
ahead.
from Chile.
Okay.
I'm away from Chile. How did them Chile now, Bona? I thought Mazi Mapo for me to go this blunt now. Ndị leader of POS now, and when he part of me, and when any amendment I get amend ya for or we know publicly apologize for doing something that is not right. So
Ndewo.
more actually my situation here now.
Ndewo, Mazi. Stay on the line. Stay on the line. Now, IPOB Media and Publicity Secretary is an office created, and IPOB created a pseudonym, which is like alias, like a guy name, you know. So that is one of the structures of IPOB. And what the Media and Publicity Secretary publicizes is what IPOB decided on a particular matter. The Media and Publicity Secretary does not just wake up and write without the consent of IPOB. So that is why he only publicizes, and that is not a person, right? Imapafo is not a person. Here is like alias we have been using. We open it now is because the family members and unknown people write something that the leadership of IPOB will hear a press release by surprising. We have been enduring it for long. The leadership have also been enduring it. And we that knows what is happening, we have been enduring it. But IPOB can endure a matter for complete 2-3 years. You would think it's not, they will wait for the last time. Now that these people are misusing that very name, Imapoafo, the leadership have abolished it. The press release of IPOB will no longer come with Imapoafo. It will come from IPOB press secretary. That is why we have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, down to Z. So let us see how somebody will now publish something with the name or signatory of IPOB press secretary. Because somebody is closer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or knows that Imapoafo is alias in IPOB. They are now using it. You can see when they make memo and say that there is IPOB, there are so many offices they created with the name of Imapoafo. To the extent, Imapoafo doesn't publish memo. It don't publish memo. But these people publish memo with the name of Imapoafo because they knew that that is where who signs IPOB voice. And they thought that they will continue with that. Now, coming the other day, they involved the signatory of Imapoafo in a Monday sit-at-home that we have fought against for 5 years. Today, IPOB have said we will no longer receive press release with that signatory. And that is the end for now. That's how deputy director was abolished. So there's nothing like apology from Imapoafo. It's not a person. It doesn't exist. It's a guy name. And we will no longer use it. We will no longer use that weapon again.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Mazi, for everything you were about.
It's a nickname.
We're not at the temple. Imapoafo Mano IPOB, you could sit at home from 2021. Okay, actually make a
Is a nickname. Is a nickname. You will say,
lawyer come against the something.
Mazi, you will say, Mazi, excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
I never respect as a media publicity secretary. Obviously, we're like a young marker. When you are man now, a man more by Yawa, talk about that of Yawa. That people use it here, I have a medicine. So I mustn't count everywhere.
Thank you, Mazi. That's why IPOB have no need of going looking for somebody to explain than to abolish that very signatory. Do you understand? Attached to press release, we change to non-press secretary. So those people who are enjoying such thing that now you will see IPOB press release, you cannot share it because you know it does not sound like IPOB press release, but they added the map powerful. Those people doing that thing, they are the people that wrote those things, and they will no longer tolerate it. We have abolished it the same way we abolish COC, coordinator of all coordinators. So that is what is happening in IPOB. When we are moving, anything that will be a problem, we'll be cutting it off until we reach. Changes will continue to come. Changes will continue to come. We are not a government. There is no constitution, but there is organogram. There is a structure. There is code of conduct. There is chain of command. These are things we hold on. There is oath. We are not a government that is say this is constitution, this is our judge, this is our lawyer, this is the police. We don't arrest you, we don't lock you in a cell, we don't kill you, we will only change our pattern and move ahead. That is it. Mazi, thank you. So many callers.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me go to another person. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. The next caller, you are welcome to the program. Tell us your name and where you are calling us from. Go ahead, speak louder. This is Biafra Television Europe.
Okay. Good evening from here.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah. Okay, Mazi, this is Mazi Chika Austin.
Okay, Mazi, welcome to the program.
Hello, can I?
Go ahead. Go ahead. We are hearing you, but your voice is somehow low. But go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Once again, I want to say thank you very much for your discussion on this topic. And I've also listened to every person who made a contribution in respect to the topic you're talking about. And everyone made a wonderful contribution. Anyway, couple of minutes ago, I was reading about the group in Yemen who are seeking for self-determination and how they got cajoled today. I'm talking about the southern separatists in Yemen, in southern Yemen. They call them SPC member. And how these are people who have fought immensely to get self-determination in Yemen. They have also gotten some international attention, gotten some supporters. For instance, they got support of United Arab Emirates, that is UAE. But guess what? Today, they say they have disbanded. Why those of them who were cajoled to come to Saudi Arabia were forced to destroy the movement they found by themselves. Maz, I'm not really taking us afar, but
go ahead.
Why I'm invoking this reference is for our people to understand that we are not the only people who are fighting for self-determination, and we are not the only people who are also facing their own challenge. We are not the only people who can also be put into a corner that every single one of us will regret it. If you look at these people I just mentioned from southern Yemen, They did a very good job, but as I speak to you, everything they did almost ended today. Some factions in Saudi Arabia said they are disbanded. Some group in UK say no, that news is fake. That there is nothing like that. Why did it happen? It happened because there is dysfunctionality in information channel. And that's exactly what is happening. So the idea of the leadership to curtail that impersonation, fake usage of a corporate source of information dissemination is what we call checkmating. There's nothing bad about it. If anyone has issue with that, to me, I believe that person is among those who are impersonating that pseudonym. Ndewo.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very, very much. We are happy that our people understood the very game. All we want somebody is to come and tell us the very structure that undermines the leadership of IPOB, and you will tell me the very anything in IPOB that supersedes the oath of IPOB. There's nothing. Nothing. Organogram, chain of command, code of conduct are all children to the IPOB oath. Whatever else. And even the oath, IPOB leadership is placed as number one where our loyalty lies on. That is to say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes to us through them. That is how the structure has been. Somebody cannot come and be blackmailing me that I don't obey order from lawyer or sibling that is order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If he cannot communicate the leadership, let him leave it. It is not the initial channel. It is not the structure. He should correct the issue they have. We cannot shift and listen to people that told us to shut down Radio Biafra. That only say should shut down Radio Biafra. Only say we should shut down Radio Biafra. For who? We have a caller. We have come to you. This is Biafra Television Europe. Your name and where you are calling us from. Welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening, my brother, Maduabuchi Nwachukwu.
Welcome to the
My
program.
name is Nwachukwu Maduabuchi.
Thank you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, very clear. You are coming out clearly. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. I call,
Yes.
I called for the topic you have been treating this evening.
Thank you.
This is a very, very vital and pertinent and apt topic of this moment, because myself have been thinking that I will not want to jeopardize IPOB, the movement and the restoration, but what I will try by all means to maintain is this our rules, our oath, and our code of conduct, and all the core values that hold the movement together.
Yes.
So, and the only thing I want to say is that I am adjuring all the people. I'm begging. Let me put it simple, because now I'm begging our people, the oath member, the family members of IPOB, not to lose eyes on the ball, because the eyes on the ball is to continue to maintain our movement. And if I know our leader, and if I know our leadership, they will be happy with us who say we have how we do things. Because if you know anything more, can you withstand propaganda and all the wind that is blowing We don't want to know. We cannot be
Yes.
So we will maintain our structure. We will maintain our oath. We will maintain our code of conduct, etc., etc. So why I'm calling this, making this call, is just a vote of thanks and a vote of appreciation, not to go into anything, because we know what is happening and we know our leadership, we know our leader, and they know us. Because by their fruits we should know them. You must know them. You will know them by what they say and how they try to, how people try to keep the movement going. We tell you where they are coming from, not sycophants or people who are jostling for one position or other, or to see them as a good. God knows that we love Biafra. God knows that we love our leader. God knows that we love the Directorate of State. Because
Complete. Oh, yeah, autopilot.
and this Directorate of State, I have done this battle, like you said, Nwachukwu. I've done this battle with people who want to destroy IPOB since 2015. That time when they kidnapped our leader the first time.
Okay.
I saw people who were out for money. I saw people who were out for fame. I saw people who were out for power. And I will maintain that this is a restoration project. And lastly, but not least, before I leave you, because I know you have other callers, I'm telling anybody who is doing anything and saying anything to know that we have lost people. People have died. They have spilled our blood on this journey. It's not a joke. It's not a saga. So everybody should mind themselves. Nobody can destroy IPOB. Our leader said as much. My brother, you see,
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. There was a time Mazi Chinonso Nwachukwu was leading, coordinating Orata Zone Aba. When they have issue, they went to Kuje prison and met with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told them, Chinonso gwa gị tie aka n'ọkụ, tie aka n'ọkụ. If Chinonso tell you to put your hand in fire, put it in fire. If you have injury, tie bandage on your hand, come and show me. I will punish Chinonso Nwachukwu for giving you such command. And I will honor you for obeying me. He did not say for obeying Chinonso. We went to Umuahia with him. We went to Umuahia to meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. After presenting the matter of Mazi Ikechukwu Ugwuaha, at the end he said, Ikechukwu gwa gị tie aka n'ọkụ, tie aka n'ọkụ. If Ikechukwu tell you to put your hand in fire, put hand in your fire, and put your hand in fire. I will honor you for obeying me. And I will punish Ikechukwu for giving you command that we did not issue. And that is where we liaison. We don't want to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All we need to hear is from IPOB. Command comes to us, message comes to us. We are in a meeting, they will call it. We don't need to know, is it Machikedusm? Is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it whoever? All we know is that IPOB has sent us message. That is the structure. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also told us that if he is going to Aba now, that he will. The caller, good evening from here. Your name and where you are calling us from. Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Welcome to the program. Good evening from here. This is Biafra TV Europe.
Good evening.
Good evening. You are coming clearly. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my brother, I want to be on the opposite side.
Thank you. Thank you. Very important. Very important.
I'm watching you are blessed.
Thank you.
Yeah. My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what I want to ask about is concerning Emma Powerful and the press release.
Go ahead.
The press release of Emma Powerful is that IPOP is shutting down today, Monday, sit at home, that all Biafra land should lock up. So that is what the message gives to us. And all of us are happy.
Yes.
And when all of us are happy, before you know it, the readers bring it that it's a fake news.
Yes.
So the thing reminds me that this is what can make us to have problem during the time of Simon Ekpa. I was thinking on my own side that why the leadership will not leave the seat at home is only today now because of what Soludo was doing. So why should the leadership will not just forget about it? Is it because they didn't inform them before they give the thing, or because of what? Please make us to understand, because
No,
many of
thank
us
you.
are listening.
Thank you. In 2021, how many sit-at-home did IPOB presided over? How many sit-at-home did IPOB do? Could you remember?
It's a
2021
2021.
that IPOB issue Monday sit-at-home.
When the leadership will talk about sit at home is when our leader, they brought
I
him
said,
to
how
Nigeria,
many
but we
did
don't
we
know whether
hold?
he's alive or not.
Don't
So
worry,
they
I
will say
know.
that if
I
the
know.
leadership said that if
I
Nigeria
know.
didn't
I
present it
know.
for
I
us,
know.
that we
I'm
are going to
coming.
lock down is starting from that Monday. Before they now told us that our leader said that we should stop.
Yes.
And many of us said that we should continue.
Yes.
That is I believe that this is what is giving the enemy chance to do so many things. But why should the leadership say that they will not continue
Wait,
this?
now I ask you a question.
Sit at home to them.
I ask you a question now. I asked in 2021 that you have been hearing since then. You have been hearing the name of IPOB
Sit at home.
on Sit at Home 2022,
Yeah.
2023, 2024. Now, in that 2021, how many sit at home did IPOB on their own authorized on that 2021? If you don't understand it, I will answer. I will answer you.
Let me just know whether you understand what is it what you mean?
I am going there. You ask me. I am going there. I am going to that place. This is where I will answer you from.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I asked you this thing is for you to know that you said it's only this Monday, right? Now, that's why I asked you that question.
Yeah.
The one that they are calling the name of IPOB from 2021 to 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. How many sit-at-home did IPOB involve? It's only one. 9th of August 2021.
Yes. No, that is
Wait,
2021, yes.
Only 9th. By then, it was suspended by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu already. And because the campaign have been moved, the leadership said, we will allow this one. We cannot quench it. You see, this one, we will allow it. When it happened, we will take report to our leader and tell him that it was successful, that there was no problem. Because they say it will cause problem. They allowed it because they cannot stop it. The first one held. Now, that was the end. IPOB did not go for the second one on the 16th, right? 16th of August.
Yeah.
It ended on the 9th. Now, do you know that that very one on the 9th, that the name of IPOB keeps surfacing on the Monday sit at home for 5 years? If you witness such a thing, and suddenly you hear the name of IPOB in Monday sit at home again, when you have not finished the battle of the implications, where government have taken your name, how would you feel? Because you know what you passed through to quench fire. And now you are telling us, why do they not allow that only one Monday? The only one Monday they allowed after we campaign. We ask, now don't worry, I'm coming again. That one, our name keep reflecting. And this one again is that the press release of a Mapuafo is not a Mapuafo decision. The decision of press release is IPOB decision. So if IPOB leadership just wake up and hear a press release that a Mapuafo that they are leading, published. So you want them to start clapping because it is Monday sit at home. What they didn't plan, what is not in their plan, what is not in their own agenda. They will suddenly hear that their name is involved in Monday sit at home, and suddenly they say it's Onyendu. And is that how we run organization? That you wake in the morning, you will hear your name in something. Because IPOB is now our name, is our image. So how do we hear our image in something we have presented to the world that we are not involved? And in our diplomatic moves, the world is aware we are not involved. And suddenly, you bring our name closer. So what do you want us to do? You want us to accept it because it's only that one Monday. No, we want to hear that if you hear that somebody used the name of your business, even your boy, to go and make announcement or do people that the work market have come back, that and you had it, you say let us leave it, maybe he will get money, there will be gain in it, there will be profit in it, something you don't have idea, you don't have the plan behind it.
Excuse me, no, I understand what you're saying now.
Okay.
There's one language you used to use. There's one language you used to use. Thank you. I will make this comment to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Maz. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We go to another caller.
So
okay, I think you are still there. Okay.
I want to say something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The point I'm making there, let's assume that Emapoafo thought that decision on his own is very nice to help the movement because of what Soludo was doing. That's what brought this, I believe.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And you remember that our leader said that anything you can do to bring Biafra, that he should do it.
Yes.
And they thought that they are not doing it.
Yes. Thank you.
You understand?
Whatever you will do for Biafra to come, I love that one. It is under command. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not just come on radio and say, I'm doing Biafra. He said, come, join IPOB. IPOB is not that everybody will join IPOB, but IPOB is the banner we took into battlefield. So, do whatever you do for Biafra to come is under command. That is why, if you call Radio Biafra and say, I am a scientist, I can manufacture weapon, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you, we have taken your number, we will give you a call. He would have told them to go and manage it and make Biafra to come. That is why we are under command. That is why we expel. That is why we suspend. People that does not control people cannot expel, cannot suspend. So if you have the right to do whatever you do for Biafra to come, what is the reason of sacking Uchemefo? Because he will tell you what he was doing is for Biafra to come. What was the reason of removing Onyibe? He was doing for Biafra to come, whether good to you or not. But under command, you must be under command. So what Christians call it is self-righteousness. It doesn't work because you will endanger the future of the people. Not just IPOB, the Biafran entirely will be sabotaged. Because IPOB told us that we are the security of our people, hence we are talking about freedom. Now, on the area of Emapoafo office has been hijacked because it's not an individual. Emapoafo is our channel of passing information, right? But the siblings and non-people have started using it. To the extent you will see a press release we cannot share. We cannot share it because it's not from IPOB, but they are the Emapoafo. And the leadership have been enduring this. But this one of bringing our name to be called criminal, we cannot allow it. We have been enduring this thing for long, which they are supposed to control themselves. So how do we allow it to continue? We cannot, because we are implicated if we allow it. So that is it, Maz. Thank you. I think we have to go to other callers.
So,
okay.
Please, these things I'm asking is the same thing. You know one thing, Brother Maduabuchi.
Go ahead.
Let me just put something for you.
Go ahead.
All these things you are saying, I know it, but you see, you have been telling them to call. None of them that are calling.
Thank you.
All these people that are causing confusion.
Yes.
I just called to make this statement because this is their statement.
Okay.
None of them is calling.
Okay.
To make this same statement I make now, because this is their language.
The opposition statement, Kaichoro, they don't want to do it. They are hiding.
You understand my point? All of them are hiding. I'm just waiting for them since you started this program. So one of them to call and ask this question. You understand my point? I saw the message from Daily Post. Maduabuchi said that Chinasawo and the
director.
You understand my point? Daily Post will rush and go. I saw the other one that said that Maduabuchi resign and that he said that he want to do this one. All these things You see that they are just causing confusion. So I want to use this opportunity. Mazi China Asanwolu, Chike Dozem, Biko, ka m sụọ ya n'Igbo. Ọ bụrụ mmadụ kpọrọ unu n'ọrụ a, ọ Chineke kpọrọ unu. Jisi n'ike. Unu ene n'anya n'azụ. The day before yesterday for about this a powerful issue and how the US will bring in the topic giving press release. I'm the happiest person because we can sue anybody today. If you make any comments now and use our logo, we can sue the person. But with this powerful platform, we cannot sue anybody because there is no signature, there's nothing there. It's too local. But now we can sue anybody. So I'm just encouraging all the IPOB member, be strong in whatever you are doing. And if you are doing evil, remove your hands from evil because evil can never pay. I remember when our leader said that if we started killing our people, that Biafra will not come. So avoid whatever that will implicate our people. So, Maduabuchi, God bless you. Continue your good job.
Thank you.
So I just use that statement for me to know what you give to them because no one is coming there to make any comment. Right now. Anyway, you do mistake, they will copy that one and start sharing that one. So you're blessed. Good night.
Thank you. The next caller we are here with for you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Good evening from here, the caller. We have come to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity. My name is Mr. Bright. I'm calling from USA.
You are welcome.
The topic can I go on?
Go ahead. The word is listening.
Okay, the topic you are raising is very welcome, and I have been hitting on this for a long time. Why is it that, let me just make it sure, why is it that when you have something like this and we have legal department, why is it that the IPOB cannot use it legal department to put a stop on this? Because the more we continue allowing these people to derail the movement, the more people die, the more they harm the cause. Right? Like Simon Ekpa, I volunteered myself. I've been writing to IPOB, giving text, but they ignored it until Simon Ekpa grew wings and people had died because of that. So how long will it continue to be sabotaging IPOB movement and the legal department cannot do anything? If Nedi Ofebu or somebody else uses IPOB name to commit crime, either in US or anywhere at home, there is what we call blackmailing, libel. Why can't the legal department use it and stop it immediately? Get me involved. I'm in US, I know the law, I'm the lawyer. I help you people out to stop it. Dr. What do you call it? Ngozi Orabu, I will travel to where he is. I've given myself to calling Nedi Ofebu. I said, what are you doing to disturb this? And he said, shouting, I'm a freedom fighter. I do that. I said, call me. I'll talk to you. Let me cancel you free of charge. But when I write to IPOB, they ignore my write-ups. Why can you answer me? The legal department, why are they so lackadaisical?
Okay. Thank you, Mazi.
That's my comment.
Thank you. On the area of IPOB, you wrote to them. No, they don't ignore. The only what you gave them in your write-up, maybe they use it somewhere, or they will use it in a way you will not understand it, or they will not use it, or that they have crossed the level to use it. So many things happen when we tell IPOB, or they are keeping it for reserve on that area. But on the area of our legal department, let me talk about the area of Emapawafo. While IPOB have been seeing strange press release with Emapawafo name, and they did not arrest anybody or sue anybody, is because it's not an individual. They will demand for Emapawafo to appear, and you will not see Emapawafo. right? And that is,
Yes.
you know, so that is why. But now, with the time, as this very, it had been abolished, we don't give press release again with the Mapoafo. Now it is now press secretary from IPOB. Let us see somebody that will wake up in the morning and write something with the name of IPOB. If you use a Mapoafo, it is not from us. The same way nobody can use deputy today. The same way nobody can use COC, coordinator of all coordinators. So that is it.
Okay.
And one thing with IPOB is that they don't like to create, you know, they believe that even people who do not understand today can understand 3 years' time. And one thing they are doing is to keep a history. Something that if somebody is crossing tomorrow, you will not say that they did so thing to your father. Rather, immediately you raise the point, people will tell you what your father did. Because these leadership members will not be there. It is people that will answer that question for them. It is people that will fight for them. Or you go and sue them in Biafra government. Then sue IPOB if there is anything. But they like to keep something that you will not blame them. Rather, even if they are no longer there tomorrow, the matter will be plain that anybody that found himself in the office can explain what happened. That is why they don't rush our people. They wait for some time. They will thank you, Mazi.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So we continue. This is Gov't Television Europe. We are almost approaching, but of course, keeps coming. Almost approaching to the end of the program. Our environment matters. Right? Chineke May to 11. Chineke May. So that is it. And we are, let's see if we can receive one call. Then we use this call to round it up. My brother, you are welcome to the program. Good evening from here. This will be our last caller. Go ahead. So, is that not you? So we thank our people for their understanding. Thank them for their contribution. Thank them for listening. We want our people not to fight each other, but maintain the structure. Anybody that do not maintain the structure is fighting himself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not lead us direct. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not also ignore the leadership and start leading us. Before he do so, let him abolish the oath. When you abolish the oath, you have also abolished IPOB faith and our agreement. The oath is our agreement. Therefore, if the oath said that our loyalty lies on the leadership and the director of Radio Biafra, then why should somebody tell me that I should ignore leadership? It doesn't happen. In the chain of command, it is the leadership down to unit coordinator. In the oath said that I, Mazi Nnamdi Nwachukwu, hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leader, not family members to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not sibling, not lawyer, but to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. Abodurianishi and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. The same oath said I will not be insubordinate. Neither should Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be insubordinate to the people of Biafra. He is not Namoha. If we say no, he cannot say otherwise. That's what the oath also said. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be in detention and implicate us on Monday sit at home. And our home will be invaded. Because after this Monday, any other thing that happened the other Monday, they will still say IPOB say we should continue on Monday sit at home. These are things we face. We know the mentality of our people. So when you are fighting a battle you know about, the battle you are aware of, Chineke may have our light shut down. Let us manage this thing. We're about to round up. Do you understand? We are now in a dark distance. It's okay. Let me check the light. Oh, you continue. So when you are doing something, you try to know what you are doing. Don't do personal interest. Don't do I want Nnamdi Kanu to love me. I am loving him. I am showing him love. It's not what we are here for. is not what we are here for. We are here to restore Biafra. That is what we are here. And that is what IPOB is doing. And we can never change. Our agenda is two. But the agenda of lawyer is one. Agenda of family member, the siblings is one. One is our brother to be out or our brother to be in jail. Lawyers is our client to be out or to be in jail. IPOB is free Biafra, free our leader. Two agendas. Inseparable. The other one can do their own and go. We that started as agitation, we fail. They don't care. All they know is that their brother have come out. All they know is that their client have come out. But all we care is that Biafra is restored and our leader freed. So it is two different agendas, completely different from what they are doing. And we doesn't change. You can change, we cannot change. So that is it. And that is where we are bringing this very program to an end today. From me, from here, it is good evening. Dinner time.
There comes a time, the whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time, for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time, for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, the sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery, never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwukika Biama. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, the sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory was done. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag